Hi guys, it's your girl Jilly. We are moving on to Life Path 4. Now, if you don't know how to look up your life path number and how to analyze it, please stay tuned at the end of this video and I'll show you how to get those formulas to formulate your life path number. Now let's go ahead and get started. Life Path 4. You are known as the instructor, the mentor, the teacher. Your life path is to absorb information and processes and knowledge and share it with the rest of the world. You are someone who seeks stability and structure. You are a step-by-step person, which is what makes you a perfect teacher. Now, that's not to say that when you get into a career, you're going to become a teacher in a traditional sense. There is lots of ways to teach. You can be a manager and instruct others, a motivational speaker. You can even mentor young children. Now, you're also very good at explanations in an intelligent and practical manner. You're not one to take risks or think outside the box because you're one of those who, if it's not broke, don't fix it. One of those tried and true people. You're not one who looks at things in a faith stance. You need something that's been proven, something that can be given as scientific fact or something that you can see with your eyes. So you might not necessarily believe in astrology or numerology. So that's not something life path 4s tend to do. That's not saying all life path 4s are like that, but in the general sense, they generally don't believe in what they can't see or hasn't been scientifically proven. They are very good at achieving their goals in life. Like I said, they're about structure. This is the type of life path that's going to graduate high school, go to college, and go directly into their chosen field. They always have a nice little nest eggs or some money for a rainy day. They always plan ahead because they never want to be caught unprepared because that would be chaos. Then they don't like chaos. They need organization and structure. They're such hard workers. They believe to achieve anything in life, it takes hard work and determination to get there. And they're the best example of this. Now, is there a downside to being this way? Well, before I get there, I have to get into one of the main facts of one of life purposes that they're meant to be here. Life Path 4 tend to have a very hard childhood. They might have to deal with some type of abuse or maybe some severe bullying at school or a drug addicted parent, some type of trauma that happened to them in their childhood which shapes them up for the future. Now they have to do this because one of their missions is to learn how to heal and to forgive and to grow from pain. So when they get older, you're going to find them being one of the best parents out there because they want to give their children what they lacked when they were growing up. They're very loving. They're very affectionate. And if they came from an unstable home, you're going to find them being the rock of the family, the main provider, the one that everybody relies on and goes to. And it's not just family members that rely on Life Path 4s, it's their coworkers, their bosses. They are so dependent upon Life Path 4 that Life Path 4 can sometimes feel overwhelmed. Or why does this always fall on me? Even though they're so good at it, they still feel that pressure upon them. Now the downside with Life Path 4, because they're so knowledgeable and because they're so smart, they tend to have an opinion about everything. And they tend to give their advice unsolicited advice, I should say. They give unsolicited advice, so which can kind of put people off and kind of make them kind of not want to have normal day-to-day conversations with Life Path 4. Life Path 4, because they're so safe and they want to stick with what works, they tend to have a sense of lacking in their life because they do what works, but they don't do what they're passionate about. So even though they go to work and they make a good steady income, they usually hate their jobs because it's not something that they like. What they really like, though, is to guide and to teach and to be creative. Life Path 4s usually like to release an outlet through creative expression, whether that's sculpture, painting, music, anything that has to do with creativity, cooking. You will find Life Path 4s doing a lot of cooking because it's creativity. It makes them feel good. So sometimes they don't understand what they're missing in life, even though they have everything they could possibly need, but they don't have everything they can possibly want. They're also not big on taking risks. So they can lead a pretty uneventful, unexciting life. I don't want to say the word boring, but it can be because they don't seek those types of challenges. They also are very rigid in their thinking and can be really judgmental. For instance, they don't like people who are very extravagant or who show off or feel the need to put on a show to impress others. In fact, that's very off-putting to Life Path 4, and people can find Life Path 4 quite judgmental. They also don't understand people who take risks, but really, it's not that they don't understand it, it's that they're secretly envious of people who take risks, because these people are usually happy because they stepped outside of the box. So Life Path 4, your gift to the world is to provide knowledge and to teach and to provide structure and to teach in a step-by-step manner, because this is your skill. Your challenge is to heal past wounds from childhood and to grow it into a shape of loving, and also to think outside the box and to take risks to bring some passion and some excitement into your life. Now, I hope you guys like this video. If you want to know how to find your life path number, I'm going to leave 2 links below in the video details. Now, they both have different formulas on how to calculate your life path number, so it might not come out the same on how you do it. Now, I can't tell you which one works better because they both equal 33 for me. Now, 33 is not one of the numbers you break down. If you have 11, 22, or 33, do not reduce those numbers. However, if you are 1 through 9, you keep those numbers. So make sure you do those formulas and take which life path resonates best for you. If you want to support my work, you can do so by making a donation to the link below in the video details. I have a PayPal and a Cash App link. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Now, I don't do a lot of astrology or numerology there, but if you want to be my friend and get to know me a little bit better through my Instagram, I invite you to follow me there. Again, it's your girl, Jilly. Peace. I love you guys. Namaste.